end in sight.
Oprah walked away from her show, and I think there's legions of women that live in fear that someday you're going to walk away from yours.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the case, you know. I don't know. I
tell
don't.
us it's never gonna happen.
I do love doing the show, and it's. I know how much people enjoy it, and I love that people enjoy it. I just have to. I want to do it as long as everybody's happy. Everybody.
Happy, yes. Uplifting, for sure. But it's not just fun and games. Ellen's not afraid to tackle controversy, to take a stand for something she feels strongly about.
Would you ever have Donald Trump on your show?
Sure, I'd have him on my show. I don't think he'd do the show, but I would have him on.
What does he represent to you?
He's a bully. He represents a bully. He can, you know, deny that, but I think anybody, you look at the definition of a bully, and he just says, oh, I just attack back. If someone attacks me, I'm going to attack back. Look, and I'm not saying anything about Republicans. I'm not anti-Republican. I'm not anti-anything. I'm pro-human being. I just don't like bullies.
And while her wife, Portia de Rossi, plays a Republican bigwig on ABC's Scandal, the real-life celebrity power couple, almost 8 years since their storybook wedding, is redefining the modern family.
You and Portia have talked very publicly about not having your own kids,
Yeah.
that family can be defined in different ways.
She goes, like, she confuses me, because sometimes she'll say, you know, I don't know, that makes me want to have a kid. And I'm like, do you want to have a kid? And she goes, no, but it just makes me want. So, I mean.
But it sounds like it's kind of in discussion again, in the hopper.
No, now it's too late. But we actually did, we did kind of go through the process of thinking about, you know, a donor and who it would be. And, you know, we've talked about it enough that we've really given it serious consideration. But it's a good, wonderful relationship, and we both have careers, and we're both busy.
Busy with her hit talk show. And 13 years ago, she was busy bringing life to a determined little blue-tang fish with a short-term memory problem named Dory.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swim.
Just keep swimming. That gentle nudge from this unlikely hero.
Oh, I forget things almost instantly. It runs in my family. Well, I mean, at least I think it does.
Whose mission to help find Nemo has come to symbolize courage, perseverance,
No way.
and just how far we'll go for family.
I'm coming, Nemo! Nemo! Oh, thank goodness.
More than a decade after that first blockbuster, which earned nearly $1 billion, Dory once again making a splash.
I remember my family! They're out there somewhere. I have to find them.
This time headlining her very own sequel, Finding Dory.
I have a family. They don't know where I am. Let's go.
You know, in a way, she's lost, and she's looking to find her way. And so I'm wondering if you've ever felt lost.
For me, my lost was my earlier part of life, and I didn't realize I was lost until I started really doing some soul searching. And then I look back and I go, oh, boy, I didn't have anybody to help guide me, and I was lost, and I just found my way on my own. Yes, great idea. You take me to find him. Why didn't I think of that? Come on. You have to give that fish complete human emotions, and when you cry, you know, I cried. I had to cry.
How do you get yourself to cry?
So I felt the sadness and the loss and the abandonment. I have lots of sadness in me, and I think a lot of comedians do.
Would you welcome Ellen DeGeneres? Ellen?
She drew on that sadness to create laughter, which landed her here on her first appearance on Johnny Carson's Tonight Show.
My girlfriend at the time was killed in a car accident. I'd never lost anybody before, much less my girlfriend, and just so suddenly.
To me, life is very precious. It's very special. We're here for such a short time.
And I just thought, how is this possible that this talented, beautiful, young, healthy girl is just gone and fleas are here?
Everything on this earth should have a reason, should have a beneficial purpose. And I feel like everything does, except for fleas.
And I just thought,
Wouldn't it be great if we could just pick up the phone and call up God and ask him these
questions? It would be so great.
things? Yeah, hi, God, this is Ellen. Yeah, I was thinking more about fleas. They seem to have no benefit. No, I didn't realize how many people were employed by the flea collar industry.
The first woman invited to sit down on Johnny's couch. A stand-up comic by trade, she became a household name in the 90s on the ABC sitcom aptly named Ellen.
See the truth. I mean, be who I am. I'm 35
But in an
years old.
unprecedented
I'm so
and
afraid to
honest
tell
move,
people. I mean,
she put it all on the line.
Susan, I'm gay.
Her on-screen character coming out. And a real-life parallel with this 1997 Time magazine cover.
When you're gay and you're successful in this business, your whole team says, don't rock the boat, keep it down. And I just thought, you know, what's equally as important as my career is living my life without shame. And so I just wanted to get rid of the shame.
But at the time, she was taking a huge risk. Within a year, her audience walked away. Her show canceled. It would be 3 long years, she says, before anyone would return her phone calls.
The fear is that you lose your career, and it turned out I did for a while. And 3 years seemed like forever. It seemed like I didn't have any money left, I wasn't getting any jobs, I didn't have anything.
And yet, like Dory, you persevered.
Yeah.
She didn't just persevere, she thrived, playfully joking her way into hosting the Oscars, nearly breaking the internet. I met with Ellen just 2 days before the Orlando massacre, a senseless, brutal event that shook our national conscience. For days, I covered the horrors of the aftermath, met with family after family, now riddled by heartache and trauma. Then I came across this vigil with candles and flowers, and right there in the center of it all, a balloon, a Dory balloon. Someone wrote, "To the angels still fighting, just keep swimming." I sent these images to Ellen, who sent back this photo from a young survivor named Tony Marrero, who'd been shot 4 times. It says, "I'm still swimming, Ellen." The two spent time on the phone, and Ellen told me the world needs Dory right now. Perhaps now more than ever.
What do you hope people take away from the film?
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming applies to us in all kinds of ways.